Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be looking at this, the DeWalt multi-tacker, so stay tuned. So firstly, let me just say I've had this a little while and it's a fantastic bit of kit, absolutely love it, really is nice. Got a few little features on it. At the end of the day, yes, alright, it's a staple gun, but it's a pretty capable staple gun. I've used a few different guns in the past and I think to date this has got to be the best one. I think this is quite a newish model as well, but it certainly packs a bit of a punch, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's take a look at the features. So the first thing I think we should be aware of is that because this is a multi-tacker, you can use 5 different types of staples and brads. We'll take a look at that in a moment. You've got this switch on the front here, which basically you change based on whether you're using lightweight or heavyweight staples or brads. So you've got the little symbol of the staple there and you just adjust it accordingly. You've also got on the side here near the trigger a plus and minus where we can just move this switch backwards and forwards. Basically that's just going to push the brad or the staple deeper or less deep into your workpiece. You've got your fantastic belt hook. You can't go wrong with a belt hook. We all love a belt hook that we hang from our pocket or our belt, being a belt hook. But hey, that's cool, that's standard. Loving that, that's brilliant. It's the small things, isn't it? It really is the small things. The handle, this part of the handle is very rubberized. This bit is quite hard plastic, this bit is quite hard plastic. This bit's nice, this bit's rubbery, so even the fact that your fingers, they don't feel slippery because it's serrated here, but when you've got hold of this, it really does grip in your hand because of the rubber on the handle here. If you're using this to push down, it's got quite a good tread on that, so that's really going to keep that hand in position as well. I don't think you need a massive amount of pressure pushing down, but it all helps. It all helps, I guess. The other little feature that we have got on here actually is this little catch right here. Now what this is for, let me just check that there's no staples in there. So it's actually, I believe it's for when you're transporting it or if it's in your tool bag or something like that. Obviously you don't want that firing when perhaps when you're carrying it or if it's in your tool bag. So what happens with this is if you depress the handle here and then just slide that over like so, it holds it in this almost fired position. So that will prevent it from, as I say, going off accidentally. Just push that down, release it to almost reload for the next fire, and then it's all ready to go again. So here's the cartridge, nice and easy to open. You've just got this little catch here and that slides open. This gives you a bit of an idea of how many staples or brads you can put in there. So this is quite a nice, just push, locked position, and just open again. Feels quite nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. So when you're loading your brads or staples, particularly your brads, you need to be aware which side to put them on, and on the cartridge here you won't be able to see this, but it has got which side you put the brad. So I have got some here. These are 15mm brads. This gun will take 15 and 12mm brads. I know that's not really long, but it's better than nothing, I reckon. So we just put them on that side there, and as we push that, and that's just locked into position. So they are loaded and ready to go. Let's give it a go. So I've got this piece of timber here. So if we put it on the plus, so that means it's going to give it a little bit of an extra push. There we go, look at that. You probably should just be able to see it there, nice and smooth against the workpiece. Lovely. Let's see what it looks like if we take that off and it's on the minus. So yeah, it's left a little bit proud. You wouldn't want to catch your fingers on there. But this is quite soft. If you are using a hardwood, then you know you might end up having to finish that off with a hammer or something similar. Bit of 4mm MDF. Stick it on plus. Boom, boom, boom. So these two didn't quite go down, but you might have noticed on that last one, I had the other hand on it and that really has gone down there. So, but I mean, staples are, or a brad's a brad at the end of the day, and that's stuck on pretty well. Okay, I suppose at the end of the day, you cannot beat though an air brad gun. If you've used one of those, they really do kick a punch, that's for sure. They are pretty powerful and quite dangerous tools, so you need to be careful with them. Anyway, let's take those brads out. The other staples I've got here are some lightweight staples. So let's put those in. Actually, what I didn't do, I didn't have this on the correct setting here. So brads and light staples, that needs to be down. Note to self, JB. Okay, so in the softwood, there we go, that's pretty good. That's all the way in there, that's all the way down. If we take it off, as in put it on the minus, yeah, they're kind of sticking out a little bit. They're not perfect, so I'm pretty much thinking I'd be using everything on that plus. So let's have a go now with the heavy duty staples. Make sure there's nothing in there. So heavy duty staples in, push that down. Need to make sure this is in the correct position. We've got that on the plus, so it's going to push it a little bit deeper into the timber. Look at that, lovely. Fantastic. Nice, very nice. So you can put lots of different staples in here, and on the back of the packaging it does show you which ones you can have. I'm going to give you a close-up of that right now. There you go, you can see it, lovely. That's really helpful. So it gives you a bit of an idea of which brads and staples you can use. So there you go, there's the DeWalt Multi-Tacker. An excellent piece of kit, I love it. Going to keep this in the back of the van the whole time. Well, I do keep it in the back of the van, of course I do. I've always got it in there. I might not be using it every day, but you know what, when I do need it, it's there and it's spot on. It does the job, no mucking about. Fantastic, there it is. Absolutely loving it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you like the staple gun. I definitely do, I definitely do. I highly recommend that you get yourself out there and buy one. Absolutely. This cost me, well, it was about £35 actually. It's not a cheap bit of kit, and it's quite a lot more than another top brand that I know of. But hey, it does a lot more. You can do a lot more with it, so that's fantastic. Right then, that's it from me. I need to get on with some stuff. If you've got any questions or comments, don't forget, leave them below. Oh, remember to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. That'll be fantastic. Don't forget to clean your teeth as well before you go to bed tonight. Oh yes. Anyway, great. I'm out of here. See you guys next time.